So what actually happened at the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea? Over 40,000 youth participants from around the world just attended the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea.
We were concerned about young people and adult volunteer safety, and there was 4 reasons for that. The first is that we were particularly concerned about sanitation and the cleanliness of toilets that were causing severe concerns from us from a health and safety point of view. In addition to that, we were worried about food and those with dietary requirements in particular and the amount of food that was available. We were concerned also about the heat. It's punishingly hot here in Korea. It's an unprecedented heat wave. But we were concerned about the heat relief measures that were being put in place. And finally, we were concerned about medical services.
To work out what actually happened at the World Scout Jamboree, I jumped on a call with 3 other members of the Australian contingent that went to the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea, who is Stephen Smart, Toby Luck, Gavin Arnold.
Provide guidance and direction where required. It was also to try and to bring the entire unit together as a team and work with the other units across the contingent to ensure that the Scouts of Australia, you guys, had the ultimate experience that you could have.
I was the contingent leader for the World Scout Jamboree and the Australian contingent.
Contingent leader, along with another assistant contingent leader, so there were 2 of us.
Flood before we even arrived on site.
I didn't expect to arrive in such extreme hot conditions. I knew it would be hot. I didn't recognise the humidity would be as bad as it was. And I very much didn't expect the challenges with the campsite itself. I very much believed in the fact that it was going to be ready by the time we arrived. And I very much believed that it was going to be a ready-to-run kind of jamboree. On arrival, obviously, that wasn't the case, and there were a few hurdles along the way. We had a few units without campsites for a couple of days, and a few sanitation issues like that. And just being a part of the process that tried to combat that was quite the experience, definitely not the one I signed up for as well.
Jamborees, the early days of jamborees are never smooth. It doesn't matter which jamboree you go to, the first day or 2 are never smooth, and it takes a while to get into the flow state. And that was true of the World Scout Jamboree in Korea. The first 2 days weren't smooth. There was some hurdles that we needed to overcome, and as a unit and as a contingent that were largely outside of our control. We are in a different country, we're in a different culture, and what we're used to isn't there. What would typically be a normal situation into doing an abnormal thing. And some of the decisions that were made might not make sense if we're back home, but we're in a different country, we're in a different culture, and that brings a whole different mindset to the decisions that were made.
It's the friendships that they have made right from all across the world. And that, to me, is the real highlight of the whole Jamboree. It came together. We delivered something, maybe not what we planned, but we definitely delivered something. And every youth member had a great time.
And there happened to be mates from around the world. There were friends from Finland, from Ireland, from Scotland, from the UK, from there was some from Portugal. There was some, it was just people around the world. And it was just so great to just have an environment where everyone got along, everyone was having fun.
There was swapping of badges and scarves, but at the same time, the sadness and the realisation that it's come to an end. Despite it all, I'd do it all again. I'd do it all again. And I would go again, even knowing if there was going to be issues.
Go out, have fun, don't worry about the challenges. You've got the skills to get over them. Just go out, have fun, and meet lots and lots of people.
It is what you make of it. If you make it all that you can, you will get everything and more than you ever want out of it.
Colby, I don't know if you remember this, but I said it in my O Day. I said at every single O Day, the more you put in is the more you get out. And that's the reality of it. If you want to have a bloody awesome experience, you're going to have a bloody awesome experience. If you're going to go make friends, you're going to go make friends. If you're going to sit at your campsite, you're going to sit at your campsite. So if I was to tell a youth member to go out and do something, it's go out and do everything. Just absolutely everything. Slam it. Just push yourself and do everything.